Meet martial arts masters who apparently knock people out without ever touching them.
I fired up the chi, I went like this, I knocked him out.
We are not lasers. We are not emitting energy.
Qi forms the basis for traditional Chinese medicine techniques like acupuncture. And it's what some practitioners of the martial arts claim is the basis of their power. Harnessing this energy apparently allows them to break bricks with their hands and even their heads.
Qi, it flows throughout the body. Without it, you don't function. And it's a radio wave.
Science can't find Qi. It doesn't exist as far as science can tell.
Without a doubt, George Dillman is a force to be reckoned with. He's a 9th degree black belt who has taught everyone from Muhammad Ali to Bruce Lee. And he's able to drop just about anyone using applications of pressure to certain points along the body.
You can't take it there. He's probably weak right here. You okay? Pressure point knockouts are the easiest way to put a person down. I can put the largest person that you can find in the world, and I've done this. With that finger, I can put him on the floor. It's the guy that's the big guy, he's man on the street.
But that's just the beginning. Dillman claims to have adapted this technique to where he can knock a person out without having to touch them.
Use chi energy out of this hand, and we're going to affect up on the head of the third eye. Tap, couple. Back. Yeah! There we go.
All of these karate techniques are made possible by manipulating Qi.
He makes a Qi ball. He'll get the radio frequency going between the hands, and if you get up and feel, it's actually hotter inside that ball. I've seen him already knock people over with it. He throws the Qi in such a way that when he catches it, it knocks him backwards.
For Dillman, Qi is like electrical circuitry that he can turn on or off with a simple well-placed punch, or even just a tap.
We enter the Qi into pressure points that both accept Qi or give off Qi. Just happens. I use ones to give off Qi, put it into ones that accept Qi. We, in essence, turn their light switches down. It kicks out their circuit breaker panel in the back. Pressure points can be dangerous. I've flatlined several people. To have it, you know you have it.
Dillman teaches these techniques in seminars all over the world, drawing attendees who are especially interested in finding out if his unusual karate techniques are real.
I mean, so many people have studied and swear by it. I just had to see it for myself, though.
In the beginning, you're kind of like, well, I don't know if this is for real.
It's almost like a UFO setting. It's like, well, I got to see it to believe it. You know, I hear these people do it, but until I see it, you know, it's one thing to hear, it's one thing to see.
They come to see Dillman's remarkable ability to move walls of people from 10 feet away when they can't even see him, by channeling his Qi at them and interrupting their auras.
I locked with their aura, and I moved the line. I shouldn't tell you this, but I play with people in Starbucks, and I just stood there and I moved the line. And they all moved, and they all looked back to me at the same time. They went like this, and I looked back too, like it was happening to me. I looked, because I didn't want them to know I did this, right?
But what really draws the audience's attention is Dillman's no-touch knockout, a karate move that could theoretically revolutionize combat as we know it, except that it can take years to learn. Essentially, he claims to be able to knock anyone out without touching any part of their body, by just throwing a giant Qi whammy at them.
Sometimes it drains me. I can get that way within a second or two if I throw the Qi out too fast. Get back in.
After seeing so many demonstrations, so many different techniques, so many different moves, you can't help but start believing.
They're opening up another door in your mind. It's just unbelievable.
I know I have Qi energy. You can see it with the half moons. My chi is up now because of the filming. I have half moons in my fingertips now. That means the chi is just coming out.
But is the mysterious energy called chi really what's giving Dillman and his followers such extraordinary powers? Or is it, as skeptics suggest, simply a form of hypnotic suggestion? Later, we'll put this to the test, pitting karate master against scientist in an is it real showdown. Pressure and humidity. Now it's time for Massimo and Luigi to turn their attention to the most hair-raising use of mystical energies we've seen so far. Throwing chi to knock someone out without even touching them. Massimo reviewed the tapes of George Dillman and his followers performing such no-touch knockouts and was not impressed.
The people going there expected what was going to happen, and they were expected to react in a specific way. And they just reacted to the suggestion. When this happens in hypnotism demonstrations on stage by a magician, which doesn't use hypnosis at all, just gives suggestions, and people who is ready to believe that kind of things react.
But critiquing a tape and standing up to a karate master are completely different matters. It's time for a showdown. In one corner, weighing in at no more than 125 pounds, is chemist Luigi Garlascelli. He thinks he can stand up to a knockout punch of chi because it doesn't exist. In the other corner, it's 8th degree black belt Leon J., one of George Dillman's top associates and fellow practitioner of the no-touch knockout. This ought to be interesting.